Not really very good, is it?
Not at all, mate.
Right. 1 minute. I got this shot before I got the thing. I've got a missus and a kid in that bus, right?
Not first shot, mate. You got to jump on the floor.
Now, because that trailer's there. If that trailer wasn't there, it would have went straight through there and stopped me like this.
I'm a French-Polish film director, and I spent last summer with the English New Age travels. My main impression was one of conflict between the New Age travels, the local people, and the police. Their way of life is more difficult in winter, but because it's winter, it's peaceful. So I hope to get behind the conflict.
It's intrusive, cameras, like media, it's intrusive. Most of us are just people, we just want to live.
Gypsies and New Age travellers are coming to Herefordshire from all over the country because of new sites in the Leinster area. Word has got around about temporary planning permission being granted for a site at Upper Hill, and the County Council is planning to build a second site at Albury near Wellington. Sally Davis now reports.
The news has spread quickly among travellers about the Upper Hill site where
Hello? You don't want to be... you don't want to speak? Ah. She don't want to speak, oui.
Hello? Sorry. Can I speak with you?
As long as you're not filming. Yeah, we don't want to be filmed.
Ah, okay.
We are not interested.
But sometimes people come with cameras and things and they don't give a good view of it. I mean, we don't know you're going to film here, and we don't know what you're going to put across when you go back and make your film or whatever. We don't know how it's going to turn out. So I don't want to say something that's going to be bad.
You go for the Christmas somewhere, or you sleep here? Christmas Day?
I'm going away today. I haven't got a lot of time either because I'm trying to get ready to go and catch a bus to go see my mum for Christmas.
He lives here? You sure?
Yeah, over there.
Thanks. How are you? Salut Frédéric. Putain, viens, je veux te présenter l'équipe. Viens, viens ici. Salut.
Ça va, non?
C'est très bien.
Ça va, ouais. Quelle bonne surprise.
Keep the man happy. They're a French TV crew, right? Making a film on travellers, what the travellers do for Christmas and all that. Drunk. Yeah, I think they've sussed that one out, actually.
We spent Christmas Day in the sales one on Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, man, what that Let's go, though.
Why the people, ordinary people, didn't know about you? Or has the wrong opinion?
I think a lot of people do know about us, but, you know, a lot of people do support us. You meet a lot of people on the road and they come out and wish you well. And, you know, today we had people come up and give us 2 pheasants for our dinner. We was given a load of wine for our dinner, and we was given firewood. You know, a lot of people did support us.
The people across the road, they are not the same as you, I think. Different.
Maybe they're hippies, eh?
You know, all of the people, even the really crusty antisocial brew crew travellers.
Brew crew travellers
are all still products of the society they come from.
They've never paid to stay anywhere.
I don't give them any mash.
I'd say stay on the move, you know, didn't stay somewhere.
As far as I'm concerned, fucking apartments for free, the countryside's for free, like, I won't pay for the countryside, like.
Yeah, the products of their lifestyle are just, you know, really harmful, and their attitude is bad. Yeah, but I still respect them because they're our family. We're all the same family.
To be travelling around, you might just suddenly find yourself parked with a few folk who, you know, got totally different views to you, and you do a totally different thing, don't you? You know,
it does right, doesn't it?
Like I'm a meat eater, so I might park up with a load of vegetarians one Christmas, and they're going to fuck me right off, aren't they? You know what I mean?
I'm going to start a compromising situation.
That's really good.
We're making a surprise for our friend. It's her birthday yesterday, but we forgot about it, so we're making it today. Making paper chains.
Is this your school?
Yeah.
Do you prefer it here?
Yeah.
But why?
Because when you're at school, you have to go at a certain time and you have to do that thing then. You have to do what the teachers say.
Yeah.
But here, you can ask your mum and say, I want to do maths today. Can I do maths today? And they'll say, yes, of course you can. At school, you have to do what they say. And you have to do it at that time.
This is the people who own the bit of land where we parked on.
Well, I've been in business now for approximately 33 or 4 years, I have. And I've had a lot of dealings with New Age travellers in the past. I've got some as we didn't get on very well with, but 99% of the New Age travellers, if you treat them right, they'll treat you right. They will. I've been there roughly about 3 months now, and anything I've asked them to do, they've kept to the word, sort of thing, like, you know. And if they was there in 5 years' time, I wouldn't say nothing, like, you know. The same crowd what's there now is happy lot all together, like, you know, and they kept the place tidy, like, you know. And a lot of people have said to us is they're very nice people, like, you know, and, you know, we've got no complaints.
They're better off with her than me. Because I tried to live in a house with her, and then she was supposed to try and live on the road with me, but she wouldn't have that, like, you know, so we just didn't get on anymore. I couldn't stand living in a house anymore, you know. I'd always lived on the road for a long time, you know, and I tried it. I got a job, a regular job, and went in the house with her, but, you know, it just didn't work, so I left, you know, and she wasn't prepared to try it my way, so that's why I'm here and she's there, you know. So there's nothing much I can do about it, really, you know. She doesn't like me anymore. She tells the children that I'm their bad dad, you know, so what can I do, really? Not a lot. I just see them when they're older, I suppose. When they grow up, they might want to know who I am and come and find me. You never know, do you?
It's for me fiction.
It's still how you film it. You know, I mean, even if you say, okay, right, I want you to do this, right? Like, boom, 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 you can either film it so it's like a documentary, or you can film it so it's like a fiction, and that's the question. For us.
I hope, I think, I'm sure that we can mix together.
Whoop! Okay.
No, back a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Whoa!
Again? Yeah.
Tu te rappelles tes premiers moments où tu t'es dit tiens je vais vivre comme ça?
Ouais.
La première fois vraiment où j'y ai pensé, c'était la première fois que j'ai été à un festival.
C'était il y a 2 ans et demi. Enfin, un festival gratuit, quoi. Free Festival. Et j'ai vu des gens qui habitaient dans les bus, dans les caravanes, dans des camions. Et je me suis dit, mais qu'est-ce qu'ils font, quoi? Ils ont tous des dreadlocks et ils écoutent du punk rock et ils habitent dans des bus. Ça a l'air bien, ça.
Et pour toi, c'est un choix?
Pour moi, c'est un choix complet. Mais bon, t'as des gens qui sont sur la route, eux, ils avaient, je sais pas, ils avaient 20 ans, ils avaient ce genre de dégaine, et ils ont essayé de louer un appartement, et personne n'a voulu leur louer un appartement. Puis ils se sont dit, bah, je les emmerde, quoi. Ouais, je vois pas comment je pourrais vivre autrement en ce moment, quoi.
En fait, comment tu gagnes ta vie?
Donc, je fais un peu de jonglage tous les jours, quoi, dans la rue.
Tu n'as pas d'autres sources de...
En ce moment, bref, en vrai, j'ai le chômage aussi, mais le chômage en Angleterre, c'est l'équivalent du RMI, si tu veux. Et bon, c'est 600 balles toutes les 2 semaines. Bon, tu fais pas grand-chose avec 600 balles, quoi. Puis personnellement, enfin, moi, je compte pas vivre dessus, si tu veux, quoi. Bon, je sais que je peux le toucher, donc j'y vais, quoi. Je me déplace. Ça m'évite d'aller jongler une fois tous les 14 jours, quoi.
Mais tu penses que sans cet argent-là, tu pourrais survivre?
Ah ouais, sans problème.
I came here because Frederick said to me that these people didn't like New Age travels. Of course, everything is closed. It's Christmas in Great Britain. Everything is closed, completely closed. Particularity of this country. So, I go. Frederick said to me that he knows another place, very funny place with a lot of people that he knows. It's a road movie.
Mais Edouard is the film director, là. He's fucking half French, half Polish. And I met him around Beltane. Stayed with us for 3 days. Really liked it, you know, smoking tongs with us and that, getting wood, cooking. Just really enjoyed it, and he said, well, I'm going to try to get money together. And he did. He come back like 6 months later out of the blue, and he turns up on site.
How are you?
Oh, you're not filming me, are you? You bastards.
What do you think? We meet, just before I arrive here, we meet the man from another man from here, you know.
Oh, the mad Cattery man.
Yes.
You don't have to live here. Right? I have been here 15 years. I've invested all my money. I work 16 hours a day. These scum come along and take it away from me.
He used to come out with his dog and threaten people with this hopelessly friendly Alsatian wagging its tail. No, he just sort of keep out of his way and he doesn't bother him then.
It's him that blocked the road then, is
Yeah.
it? Who said it was the Earth Fairies or something like that? The Dirt Fairies.
No, it's definitely him. They ought to block him in at the other side as well, I think. It's a bit of a danger to society at the moment.
A lot of them are very, very bad. And they have threatened to burn my place down 3 times.
He's got a shotgun, apparently.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's
You've not
actually
seen
got
that?
any cartridges. He waves it around quite a lot, never shoots anything.
He's been out with it.
Oh, yeah. But never beyond his lump of gravel.
You people actually tell lies. Because you say one thing and you distort it and you couldn't and you say another thing.
But I feel, no, it's a bit mean, really, because he probably just moved here for a bit of peace and quiet, but we want a bit of peace and quiet as well, so he has to share it, I'm afraid.
Well, we shouldn't actually be here. We're here by accident.
Ah.
We're looking for a park, a country park.
Ah.
We want to go for a walk. Actually, we don't want to see these people.
I'm sorry very much. Can I ask you, it's by chance you are here, so can I ask you, what do you think about them?
Well, I don't think I would want to live here. It doesn't look very nice here. It looks quite wet, dirty, cold. It doesn't look a lot of fun to be here. So it's not my idea of a good time.
But what do you think, why they live here?
I suspect most of them are young, yes, and young people like to do things that older people don't do. I suppose they enjoy each other's company.
They have nowhere else to go.
What else is there for them? What else is there for them?
Evening, David.
Hi, Martin.
I've just been down to look at our friends, the New Age Travellers.
Well, I can't actually understand why they call themselves New Age Travellers.
Because they don't travel.
Because they don't travel. They stayed there. They've been there for over 12 months now.
Yeah.
So why did they call themselves travellers?
Nobody's been up to his gaff. Why would we go up there? We've got no reason to want to go up there. We don't play golf or anything.
And make
do the
other
things.
people's lives a misery by outstaying their welcome.
Exactly, it's just...
And they play on people's goodwill sometimes, which is strange.
But it'd be nice for them to come forward and just tell us that, you know, what they're actually after and what do they want out of life.
Yes, I think a lot of people would like to know what they truly want.
If we had enough money to buy some land, why on earth would we live next door to a rubbish tip and a nudist camp and a mad, shotgun-wielding neighbours? I mean, there's no way. You just go and buy somewhere really nice in Scotland or France or Spain or something, away from all the hassle. There's no way you'd stay here.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I'm not sure they really know what they want, or they would live in the manner that they have said they wish as their lifestyle, which would not offend many people. They wouldn't be noticeable throughout the land as individuals travelling from site to site.
Basically, what I want at the moment, when if they are going to change these new laws, or change the laws into new laws, just places I can go. I don't mind paying rent, places I can go and park up and just get on with my life without sort of outside factors hassling me all the time, i.e. the police and local authorities and the like. But as to whether that's ever likely to happen or not, you know, chances are I'll probably end up just going abroad and have an easier life over there. But
That's what they want us to do. Just want us out of our
so
house.
not a problem then.
You can just give everything to another government and say, right, here is the New Age Travellers paperwork, just go for it.
You deal with it.
You deal with it. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be into that.
Get out! Open the door then! Stop it! Come on! Come out then! Come out, son! Come out! Just calm down! On the deck! On the deck! On the deck! Now stretch your arms out! Stretch them out! No! Don't argue!
Fucking hell, this country is so interesting, they are so kind, they stop immediately.
You come in. Right, welcome to my house. This is my eldest daughter, Roseanne, of course.
Why is she a traveller?
I really don't know. I've often wondered about it. She didn't find any particular job that satisfied her, and she met some friends that were living like this and just seemed to get into the way of it.
It seemed like what I'd always been looking for, really. It seemed very natural to me to live like this and to live outside and to be aware of the elements and the seasons and things.
I've always hoped that she would find something which I thought would be more intellectually fulfilling than what she's doing at the present time, because I know she has a good brain, and she did well at school and has a degree in English, and I always hoped she would do something perhaps literary, you know, and I don't think apple picking fulfills that very well. I think she understands how I feel about that.
We are going to try and cross again. Fucking, it's fantastic. I love that. Come on. Hello? Police?
Give me the phone.
One moment, please.
Edward, give me the phone.
I'm sorry very much. No, I would like to speak about, rave party.
Well, my knowledge of it is limited. I'm no expert on the rave scene, but
As far as I'm aware, it's usually by set meeting places, phone numbers to ring, contact numbers, and then people, generally speaking, seem to get into convoys to go to another destination to be told where to go. That seems to be how it goes around, and obviously through record shops and other outlets where people are going to go to get information. There was an illegal one that was organised back in the summer, which wasn't allowed to go ahead, and I was involved in that, yes. But Banbury area itself has been quite quiet, and as I said, it tends to really come to more of a head during the summer months when the weather is conducive with being outside and the light's better. Well, there's a drug scene that goes with it. I'm not suggesting that for one moment that everybody goes to a rave purely for that, but it'd be naive of anybody to suggest that there isn't a fair amount of drug abuse at raves. And clearly that involves people making a fairly large amount of money. Now, whether that's directly linked to the organisers or not, I can't say, but there's a certain amount of money made out of that side of it.
We don't know where there's going to be a rave tonight. Where would you suggest we might go to try and find out?
There's a group of travellers who are at a place called Tadmartin, which is quite close to Banbury. Banbury being... where am I? Can't even find my own town now. Here, it's just on the outskirts, in some rural land out there. You could go and ask. I'm not saying that they're necessarily going to have a rave, but they might. They're going to have more likely to have an idea than I am.
Gary. Gary. What'd she say?
The Chillum tribe, yeah.
And there might be something at the vicarage later, but I don't know yet.
Hello. He said you used to work with him for the Free Party people, and you have to what? Sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry. I just can't hear you at all. Sorry. I'll try and call you back. Yeah. Right. Okay. What time's the meeting roughly? Right. Okay.
I can give you 2 phone numbers, but if you ring nearer the time, they can give you some more up-to-date information.
So when you get down the bottom here, you're going to go left?
No, we're going to go right. It should be on the left somewhere.
I think it's on the right and then right.
It says...
I'm sure it is.
Left after the turn-in.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's on the right. No? Got it? Got it?
Yes.
It's on the right?
It's on the right, coming up.
Okay. So we're on top. Be careful. But the dogs also. Hush. Inside, you think? What do you think, Gary?
I think go straight on.
This big.
Massive.
It's happened in Holland, happened in Germany, happened in Berlin, it can happen in France.
So how would you set one up if you go over there? How would you set it up?
Turn the generator on, plug the speakers in.
I've got a phone number. If you can put me up, then you guarantee the party.
Everybody come up here from anywhere. It's free to get in. You don't need to pay. There's no bad attitude. You just come here, enjoy yourself, have a good time.
It's a party.
I love your, how we say?
Marrons.
Marrons.
They're my
It's like
antennae.
like devil.
We've got the devil in us. Mm. No, these are just mine.
I want to grow them really long and dye them red. There's loads of people, so like people hate me for it.
Why?
Because I look like a devil. And you're taught that it's bad. That's why.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I am bad, like.
No,
I'm
bad,
just the same as everybody else.
Maybe you are devil, really.
We're all devils.
You don't want to be filmed, your party's free, you say no one makes any money, so how does it pay for itself?
People put in donations and get petrol for Jenny and that, and I don't know, a bit of food here and there.
You would like to come in France?
I wouldn't mind coming over to do parties in France, yeah. I'd love to.
Why?
Why? Because it's hot. And it's not cold like this.
I'm fed up, alright? I'm fed up, yeah. I don't want to be filmed anymore walking around this site with people
not here?
in the back, because they're going to be pissed off. Yeah? There's loads of people on there who are going to be pissed off with me, they don't even know me, yeah? It's not fair, is it?
So,
next time I pull onto a side, people think, yeah, right, he's with the film crew, like it's one of them, do you know what I mean?
Fred, so let's go in front of Beth.
So what I'm saying, yeah, okay.
Beth, to Beth.
All this, don't use it, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Because it's pissing me off, like, it's really pissing me off now, because, you know.
Bon, voilà. We're going to live together today. And from it's the end of one part of the film. Something's happened with my crew, I think so, I'm sure.
Il a un petit peu... il sait pas très bien... Il a pas très bien su se comporter vis-à-vis d'eux, je crois. Donc nous, on est derrière, on essaye de recoller un peu les morceaux. C'est pas évident, hein.
Oui, ça fait pas mal de jours que j'attends que Edouard nous nourrisse un peu au petit déjeuner pour qu'on sache un petit peu où on va, si on a une idée précise de ce qu'on va faire. Il semble qu'aujourd'hui, il m'ait dit au petit déjeuner qu'il savait précisément. On s'en va demain. Il restera une semaine, dans quelques semaines. C'est déjà une bonne chose. J'ai été nourri ce matin. Voilà.
I'm not sure whether I agree with what Edward's trying to do, but the idea of making a film in which the audience experiences what you do wrong and you get better at it as you go along is, I mean, I'm not sure if I agree with it, but I think it makes good television.
My feeling is that if there's any goodwill left, what we need to do is come and stay with the same set of travellers, maybe some of the ones we've already met, almost certainly some of the ones we've already met, spend some real time with them, possibly even come and live with them as the crew.
Fred's a bit pissed off as well, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Well, it's difficult for him because he's not actually living on this site, so he turns up, and people don't see him. It's a big site. They walk around. They don't see him very often, and suddenly he turns up, and there's a lot of French-speaking people here making a film, and they think obviously maybe he's just sort of turned up with them, sort of almost collaborating with the enemy. We get evicted sometimes with so little warning that it's just really hard to, you come out of hospital, you just had a baby and there's loads of riot police there. The last thing you want to do is tat down. You want to go to bed, really, don't you? But the courts don't seem to recognise that if you were in a house, they wouldn't dream of sending the bailiffs round an hour after you'd had a baby. They wouldn't dream of it, but because you live in a bus with wheels, you're going to get evicted. I lost a baby last year, not not because, well, because it wasn't meant to be, I suppose, but because I was doing all my wooding and all my watering. And we went to court the day I was in hospital. They said, look, there's somebody in court, like in hospital now having a miscarriage. And the courts just said, well, you've got till Monday then. I didn't even come out of hospital till Saturday. And they gave us 2 days to move. And I couldn't drive, couldn't walk.
On va finalement retourner à la maison. Attends, je t'en l'avais fait.
What's he say?
Tu vas voir.
Ah, Fred.
Ça va, Edouard?
Ouais, ça va.
Tu veux que je sorte, là?
Ouais, s'il te plaît.
Bon, j'arrive.
T'as pris ton café? You took your coffee?
Je suis épuisé et parfois j'en ai vraiment marre. Mais il faut que je continue. Je n'ai pas d'autre solution. Une fois que je commence à faire ce film-là, il faut que je le termine. Et il faut que ces deux histoires parallèles qui se joignent dans un film soient si forts le premier que la deuxième. J'ai plus d'inquiétude pour l'histoire de l'équipe, bien sûr, parce que c'est très compliqué d'essayer de créer en même temps cette histoire chaotique, de créer des conflits, en même temps de garder l'ambiance. C'est épuisant.
Conneries. Salut.
Salut Edouard. Super l'école ça.
Just because we want to live slightly different in a truck or in a teepee or a bender or a caravan or whatever, you know, doesn't mean that we're not sort of we're just still a family getting on with it, aren't we? So, you know. Good wood, this, isn't it? And this is quite good wood. Although there's a farm just up there, and whether they want us to take it or not, I don't know. So we've got to be quite cagey, like, you know.
You know him? Did you know him? No.
Oh. I'm sorry. I normally take fallen wood, you know?
Yeah.
And I've never been stopped. There's always a first time, no way. I prefer to live on my own, or maybe ones or twos, you know, because of like government pressures or police pressures, or most of us like are forced to gather in greater numbers, you know, because there's safety in numbers, you know.
So dangerous anarchists about to overthrow the government.
Well, yes, but
hardly. We're fighting for our
well,
own.
I happen to be sitting on 45 Kalashnikovs, but other than that, oh no.
Busy fighting for our own survival.
Yeah, right. I'm too busy wooding to think about this.
Yeah.
What do you do for money?
Wiggles.
I know. Well, you know, you get by, don't you?
Don't incriminate herself.
Okay,
Well, I was wondering, are we going to get money for this, you know?
What?
Money.
For
this? Well, I'm not Father Christmas, you know what I mean? I don't do everything for nothing, like, you know what I mean? It's split between Paul, us, and...
Okay. Do you have an idea of how much?
Well, it's up to you, you know. Whatever you think we are deserving people like you.
Yeah.
Right then.
Okay, we'll talk about it and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, all right, that's fair enough, I think.
C'est tout simplement ça. Et si on se sent que parmi le budget, parmi ce qu'on a donné aux autres, c'est bien ça. C'est ça qu'on devrait donner. Non, on a donné 50 000.
I think it's complete bollocks, and Donny is absolutely right, and that he's completely deserving of getting a couple of $100 because, you know, it's taking the piss. This film's cost I don't know how many thousands to make, and that's my feeling. Is it's you know, no problem.
Yeah. No, I'll put one now.
You got a mouthful, have you? What's the taste on top, or is it just?
Dad can put this on the table.
Thank you.
In my side.
No, she's usually in the middle, isn't she?
Sit it down.
Hang on. I'll put it in for you, shall I?
Mark? Excuse me, Mark. Did you sell to Winkler's?
Oh no, I don't want to talk about that.
It's like even like.
You got your thing? Where's Jenna?
Then what?
Right, open the door for us then, Kerry. Doing a bit more.
Where we go tomorrow?
How many underneath are there?
4.
1, 2, 4.
Yeah, I bet you. Hey, I'm back to bed.
We'll have another kind of series like that, you know, that everybody watch.
As a group, we've been charged with, I think, 2 counts of criminal trespass for being on a bit of land just up here, like, and we pled not guilty to it because there was a bit of a dispute as to who owned the land. Someone sent a fax from South Africa saying it was their land and they wanted us off. And the Forestry Commission was also saying it was their land and they wanted us off. So that's why we went for a not guilty plea.
It's possible you go to prison though.
There is a possibility if he finds us. The maximum fine for a criminal trespass charge is 200 quid. If you're facing 2 of them, that's 400 quid maximum that he could give you. And he could say, like, there's no time to pay, so he could give us a couple of weeks in prison.
I'm representing myself.
Excuse me,
I am
can you
myself.
get out of the court, please?
Why?
Now I can court property.
because I have no solicitor.
You're not allowed to take the card and cook property. Go outside if you want, but you can't take it in here. As I've asked you to move outside. You move outside, please. This is a court building. You're not allowed to take tapes or video in here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Vas-y, derrière. Toi.
You can come into the court, but not with that key, okay? Okay.
On marche là.
Bon voilà, ils nous ont foutu dehors.
They just don't seem to agree with society very much. They like the freedom and space. If that's what they like, then that's.
Do you think it's a good way of life?
As long as they're happy, yeah, it's no problem. I've done plenty of travelling myself, so I can understand just being able to do your own thing. It's cool.
Why aren't you a traveller?
Why am I not? Because I had a few years of travelling about and doing my bit, and I'm making money now. I'm getting old and I need a bed at night, so.
They are in court today, you know? What do you think should happen to them?
I think it's a difficult area. It's not an easy decision either way. No, I don't necessarily agree, but I think that there should be land available to these people all over the country. But it's not an easy, thing. I haven't got any answers, I'm afraid.
Okay.
My name's Bill Fulton. I'm the Highland Regional Councillor for South West Ross. I think the fact that the New Age travellers are so totally different in every way, their dress style, their lifestyle, the fact that they're not the cleanest people in the world. I think the drugs are a cause of problem here because there's a possibility of our young people mixing in with them and buying drugs from them. And they seem to be able to get their hands on drugs. They seem to be able to move around the country, go to the places where you can get drugs in the south and come up here and sell them. Whereas our youngsters, I mean, they would never dream of going down to Birmingham and London buying drugs. The travellers have this mobility.
We're bailed to an address and we have to reside at that address.
It's just the way things work here in Scotland. It's corrupt everywhere. The whole system's corrupt.
I think it's a joke. They've just forced us yet again into staying in a house when they could have changed that bail condition. There is no reason for it apart from to stop us travelling.
Harassment's
the one and only cause.
They just want to ground us, make sure we don't carry on travelling.
Didn't get a word in anyway. They won't let me have any evidence still because I'm not a solicitor. You can represent yourself, but you're not entitled to the evidence.
Where are you moving to?
Over to a place called The Point, which is a long way away from here. It's further back down north. Down north.
Can you describe what that place is like and how you get there?
It's best to get there by boat. It's really beautiful when you get there. Just want to get out of the way, really, so we can't be seen. So that's the only way.
It looks quite calm here, but typically the director can't think beyond the end of his nose.
Gary!
And now wants Gary. We have two boats, one large boat and one small boat. To save money, the suggestion is that we now use the small boat, even though the local fisherman is very reluctant to put out in any case. So perhaps this is the last you see.
Le 26 janvier, sur un bateau qui nous amène quelque part, je ne sais pas où, c'est un secret il paraît. C'est depuis le mois d'octobre que je fais ce film-là. Je pense que tout le monde commence à être fatigué. L'équipe est brillante, c'est dit que parfois ils me prennent vraiment la tête. Par exemple, il y a 2 jours, Didier ne voulait pas rester sur un site avec New Age Travels. Mais ils font ce qu'ils peuvent. Bien sûr, les problèmes avec la production, il faut trouver d'autres argent et on n'a pas, il faut payer des gens qu'on n'a pas prévu de payer, etc., etc. Le plus important qu'on tient jusqu'à la fin.
Bail!
I'm bailing!
On a un peu peur. Moi, pour mon âme, en fait. J'ai plus envie de donner mon âme. Ça me fait chier. J'ai eu peur hier. Je sais que d'autres ont eu peur pour nous dans ce bateau. Je pense que réellement, Edouard, il fait son trip. Il fait, comme Didier a dit, sur une autre partie du tournage, il fait son psychanalyse personnelle. En plus, il fait des morceaux, des pièces à caméra, les Darry Pieces, comme il dit, où il ment. Il change les événements pour ce que ça devient sa version de choses.
Moi, ce que je dois ajouter, c'est que dans le bateau hier, on a failli réellement y laisser notre peau à 4 avec le pilote là, du bateau, Richard, Edouard et moi. Et on a eu très peur, vraiment on a eu très peur de couler, de mourir dans l'eau pour rien. Voilà. Et ça, c'était une idée d'Edouard, un fantasme d'Edouard,
Ouais.
sûrement.
Je veux dire,
C'est ça qui est difficile.
Ouais.
So, do you think it would be okay for you if I stayed in your home?
No, that's fine.
After all these problems, I would really like to live with you, live with.
Maybe you have to limits, somebody who gives to us to...
I don't think being an animal is so bad. We are animals, so why don't we face the facts, We are animals, we should be part of our environment, we should understand what relationship our environment has with us and what relationship we have with it. I'm extremely angry. Not with this, Things are going to change, but only because of discontent, not because of people sitting around being happy. In fact, I wouldn't say at all that I've done everything that there is to do, even though I've done it for 7 years. There's loads of things we could do. I could go up on the hills with donkeys and tap, instead of relying on any sort of vehicle to transport my stuff about, I could try doing that. There's loads of ways to travel that don't just amount to machines, or taking the track that's already made. There's tracks that you can make yourself into the mountains and things. I haven't done any of that. I'd like to wait until my kids are a bit older, but I'd like to do that one as well. You're really, truly involved with your life, which makes it more fulfilling, more satisfying, because everything you do is a task. Everything you do is labour. It's not straightforward, it's not easy, but everything you do, therefore, is satisfying because it's hard work.
Wróciliśmy do Bloxham. Już nie ma New Age Travels. Oni wyjechali. Może organizują następną, niedozwoloną rave zabawę. Świat jest chory. A ten ruch jest tego wynikiem. Coś musi się stać. Polityka, religia, moralność. Kto jeszcze w to wierzy? Mam nadzieję, że ta podziemna Wielka Brytania pomoże wstrząsnąć nami. Zdecydowanie nie chciałbym, aby moje dzieci wybrały ten sposób życia, co nie oznacza, że nie uszanowałbym ich wyboru. Tym bardziej, że tak jak New Age Travels czy Rebels, czuję się pariasem. Urodziłem się w Polsce. Mam obywatelstwo francuskie. Mieszkam obecnie w Anglii i dopiero co wracam ze Szkocji. Nikt z ekipy mnie nie może zrozumieć. Może to lepiej. Być czy też nie być? Oto jest pytanie. Czy szlachetniejszy witny duch w znoszeniu pocisków oraz strzał gniewnego losu, czy w pochwyceniu za broń przeciw morzu przykrości, bym kres położył opór?